Lauren Courtney here with a little glow up recess break. We usually do not do these early in the morning, but like, who am I to stop the universe when the universe asks me to take action? So I'm taking action this morning. I was sitting down anyway at my desk, and I like to pull cards in the morning. Not every morning, but many mornings, just to pull something, feel into the energy of the day, feel into what's coming up. And of course, it is Friday. It is Venus Day. It is the weekend. See someone here from the UK. Hello. And it's the afternoon there. So maybe I do need to hop on here earlier to connect with those of you that are overseas and are not located close to me. So before I pull some cards, hey Michelle, hi Alyssa. Before I pull some cards, I'm going to mention that today is the last day of Community, this 3-day free series I've been doing. The call is at 12 noon. You can still access the recordings for the last 2 days, as well as join me live today at noon. The link is in my bio. And also, drum roll please, the Glow Up is opening again today. The weekly Glow Up is going to be open for enrollment for the next 10 days. If you don't know much about it, it is my weekly container where I meet with an incredible group of women. Right now, there are 38 women in this group. We meet every Monday for healing, upgrades, hot seat coaching, whatever it is you're needing, I am simply holding space for. We are on this journey together. We are ascending in this lifetime together. When I rise, you rise. When you rise, I rise. That's how it works, and it works really well in community, hence Community. Biggie is over here now wanting to play, so let's dive in before he gets aggressive with that ball. He's dropping it by my feet. So as we enter into this weekend, here we are. What are the messages that want to come through? Give me a moment. He's already whining. Like, hello, mom, where's the ball? All right. Doesn't even run for it. Okay. And also, set your intentions. What is it that you need this morning? What would you like some advice on? Where do you need some clarity in life? Hey, Al. And we're going to dive into that energy. Okay, the first card we have is self-belief, number 6. Self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. Self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. Self-belief is the magic key that opens up a more inspired future for me. So where are you maybe needing some more self-belief? Where are you maybe needing to trust yourself more? Where are you needing to have a little more faith? Health just had a not so positive diagnosis. Okay, so even with this card right here, self-belief, can we believe that something is happening for us? Maybe that not so positive diagnosis is an opportunity for you to shift some things in your life. Maybe you haven't been believing in yourself. Maybe you haven't been taking actions to step into the directions of the things that are calling to your soul, and you're staying stuck and you're playing small in life. So sometimes when that happens, I was just talking about yesterday on the Community call that when it was time for me to leave corporate America, I didn't. I knew it was time, and I wasn't leaving. And then I ended up breaking my foot. At the time, I didn't understand that it was all related, right? But I broke my foot, and it was the foot out the door to self-belief because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't believe it was possible to take a leap and become a health coach and all of the other things that eventually evolve from that. So sometimes we need that self-belief because we truly create dis-ease in our body. Disease, dis-ease. So when you think about a health diagnosis, is there something going on that you're creating dis-ease in your life? Yes, lovely, that's true. And my biggest root trauma was revealed to me a month ago, so it's no coincidence. Beautiful. Yeah. So it's time for you to really start believing in yourself. It's time for you to really start taking actions for the life that you truly desire. Because everything is available to you. Like the dreams we have, the thoughts we have, they're there for a reason. And all we need to do is believe in ourselves. Like the more belief you have in yourself, the more you can truly achieve in this lifetime. I want to come back to this deck one more time. Okay. So we had self-belief and now we have true worth. And now we have true worth. My true worth is intrinsic and shines from my inner being like a sacred jewel of love and compassion. So again, as we lean into that self-belief, as we trust ourselves more and more, we increase our value and our worth. Like we are already inherently worthy. We are already inherently worthy. I'm going to say that again. We are already inherently worthy. It's simply ourselves that get in the way from living in that value. It's that lack of self-belief that has us not understanding our true worth and value. So the more we can believe in ourselves, the more we can trust ourselves, the more we can take actions, the more we can leap into the unknown when we feel guided to leap into the unknown, the more beauty we're going to have in our lives. Okay, I'm going to continue on. And we have Archangel Raphael here. Archangel Raphael is the healer. He is the great healer. The healing angel is working with you, supporting your healing work. So whether you are going through something with your health, know that you can call on Archangel Raphael for that support and help. And if you are someone who has a healing business, a healing practice, call on Archangel Raphael for support in building that business, in getting your name out there, in bringing in clients. Ask for support. If you know you're meant to do this, like, I know I'm meant to do this. I know I am meant to do this. I know I'm meant to do this. So I continue to show up. And with that, along the way, I've asked the angels for help. I continue to, right? They will not work on our behalf unless we ask them. I love that. I was listening to an Archangel Raphael healing meditation earlier for cell repair. Beautiful. The angels are here to help us. The angels are here to help us. All we need to do is ask for their love and support. And with that, singing and dancing. How can you love and support yourself? How can you add more fun and play and joy into your life? Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. This is something that if you follow me, if you know me, you know that I am pretty much like always singing and dancing. You can see it in my stories. If I don't do it much on my like posts on my feed, but in my stories, I'm always singing and being silly and having fun and playing, because we still are that inner child. Like little Lauren is still me. I am still her. I am simply an evolved version of her. With that, I know the things that light me up. I know the things that light me up, and singing and dancing activates that. Singing and dancing activates that self-belief. Singing and dancing activates the true worth for me, right? And my guess is for you, it does too. So dance like nobody's watching. Stop caring what it looks like and start simply connecting with your physical body to get out of the dis-ease that might have been created by that lack of belief in yourself. Because again, you are inherently worthy because you are. You are inherently worthy because you are. Each of us here, whether you're here live watching this back, find this in 10 years from now, you are worthy because you are simply God's perfect child. We are all God's perfect children. We all chose to be here in this life at this time. Your soul chose to be here. It is not a coincidence that you are here alive on the earth at this time during all of these pivotal things that are going on. So the best thing we can do when we're feeling overwhelmed by that, when we're feeling like, why am I here? Like, life can be really fucking hard. Yes, it can. And you can dance with it. The more we can dance with it, the more ease we can find. The more dancing we do with life, the more ease we can find. Because yes, life will bring difficulties. It will, because we're here to grow and ascend. We're here to move through, transmute, alchemize the difficult moments and turn them into fucking gold. We're here to turn the difficult moments into gold. And from there, what you do with that is for you to decide. For me, once I transmute something and turn it into gold, I share it. I turn it into a key and I share it. That's what I do inside of the Glow Up each week. I share the lessons, I share the wisdom, I share the knowledge, I share the transmutations. I help you to alchemize whatever it is you are needing to alchemize in this life right now. So it's starting, as we said, the first card was self-belief. It starts with believing in yourself. It starts with believing and knowing that you are worthy of a beautiful fucking life. It doesn't mean there won't be lessons. It doesn't mean that there won't be pain. It doesn't mean that there won't be hardships. It simply means you contracted those things to learn in this lifetime, to remember who you are on a cellular level. And you know, we forget, and that's okay, because I know if you're here now, I know if you're watching this back later, it's because you are on a path to remembering who you are, to remembering your purpose, to remembering your divinity here in this earth, in this lifetime. Again, you chose to be here, so have some fun. We have the Strength card, number 11, lucky 11. True strength is displayed through your kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage. You have tremendous personal power and courage. When you can learn to believe in yourself, you create a frequency that vibrates throughout your communities, that vibrates with the people that you meet, that vibrates with your family, your parents, your children, your sisters, your brothers, your aunts, uncles, etc. Your strength matters. Your strength matters. And it has to come from your power center, right? It comes from the solar plexus. Strength comes from the solar plexus. That's why in Kundalini Yoga, we are always doing breath of fire. We are pumping the navel because all the nerves are at the belly button, right? The belly button is the umbilical cord, right? It's literally like it is life-giving. So when we build up our strength, we build up our worth, we build up that belief in ourselves, we're able to act from a place of singing and dancing and joy. We can trust that the angels are supporting us and guiding us on our path. This is insane. I went to buy groceries earlier and a woman in front of me walked in and her hoodie said, "The power is in you." Yes, the power is in you. You know, I've been telling clients recently, both those that enrolled in Communikey as well as those that are in the weekly Glow Up, like, while I am a coach and a trained coach and have that title, I'm not here to coach you. I'm here to help you remember. I'm here to help you activate your energy. Where have you maybe turned off your power? Where have you maybe turned off your energy? I am simply here to help you reactivate it and to remember. If that's something that a coach does, great, then I guess I'm a coach. with that, I don't fucking care what the title is as long as I am helping you remember who you are. Because that is the purpose. That is my purpose, is to help you awaken and feel a little less lonely on the path. So we've got here the 3 of water. You have an exciting reason to celebrate, such as an engagement, a wedding, a graduation, or a birth announcement. Remember to cherish those you love. So I think this card is actually offering 2 parts. Number 1 is there are some really exciting things surrounding you. Give yourself the space to celebrate. Give yourself the space to enjoy what life offers you. Even if things everywhere aren't wonderful, focus on the good. When we focus on the good, we get more good. When we focus on the good, we get more good. When we focus on the good, what do we get? We get more good. So we want to focus on the positive. We want to amplify that energy and make it bigger. When we focus on the negative, that's all we get is negative. And then we lose the self-belief. We stop trusting ourselves, right? So we want to focus on the positive. And that second message is remember to cherish those you love. Remember to cherish those you love. The people that matter, like, show up for them. Show up. Cherish the people that you love. Remind them that you love them, because the truth is, even the strongest people need those reminders. I need those reminders from the people in my life, because so often people look to me for those reminders, right? Because I am in a space of strength. I am in a place where I hold it down for many people. Clients, family, friends, like, I hold it down. I have that strength. With that, it is so important to be reminded to cherish the ones that you love. I'm so grateful for the people who love me for me, like, for all of me, for every fucking part of me. For every fucking part of me, I am so grateful. For the ones of you that show up here when I'm doing readings, that are part of my community, like, the level of gratitude I have is enormous, because you allow me to be me. And all I want is to allow you to be you. So I love you. I thank you. I cherish you. I honor you. And I am always so honored when I receive messages from each and every one of you, because it does matter. It matters. It matters. Just because I do this work, it doesn't mean I'm not human. And I'm reminded of that all the time. Right now, I'm in a 50-day Kundalini Kriya practice. I'm on day 15, and I'm reminded every day of how human I am, right? When I'm holding my arms up like this for 6 minutes, I'm reminded of this human experience. And with that human experience, it is so important to share your love, to share your heart, to be open, to be vulnerable. And listen, I've been hurt. I've been hurt by former lovers. I've been hurt by friends. And also, I believe I contracted those situations so I could understand all of the emotions. Because how would I know what hurt is if I didn't know what love is? How would I know what pain is if I didn't know what pleasure is? So it's allowing yourself to feel all of the things to be able to come into oneness with yourself. I love this message right here. Do nothing. Do nothing. We are collectively being asked to slow down right now, to simply be in those energies of, I am inherently worthy. I believe in myself. There's nothing I need to do. I don't need to do anything. You know, I just got done last night with the 7 weeks of the upgrade. Today is the final day of Communikey. And after that, I plan to do nothing for a bit. Of course, I'll be sharing that, as I said at the beginning of this live, that the Glow Up is opening up for enrollment for the next 10, maybe 15 days. And that's where I'm going to continue to show up right now. That's where I want to show up. And other than that, I get to do nothing. I get to, and in my doing nothing, right? I love that this picture is also in meditation, right? In my doing nothing, I'm simply being in my practices. I'm simply doing my Kundalini yoga, simply going for walks, right? Whatever it is, like I'm in the doing of nothing. And when we do nothing, so often we magnetize and attract what we want. Because when we're trying so hard to create things, we often are trying to create something that maybe isn't correct. So it's going to take longer for the things we actually desire to show up because we're not leaving the space for them to show up. I was talking about this a little on my stories earlier. I went on a date 2 days ago and the guy was really wonderful. With that, I know he wasn't my person. I just know that. My intuition is really strong and I have to trust that. Like, it's really important that I trust that because I could feel him desiring to connect with me further and I could feel myself saying, like, this isn't right. So what did I do? I was honest with him. And the reason I was honest is because I don't want to waste anyone else's time, nor do I want to waste my own time. Because in that doing of nothing, we simply create more space for the things that we want to come in. And if we're too busy clogging up our calendars and our time and our space, then there is no space for the things we desire. And I know what I desire right now. So I'm willing to do nothing. Instead of going on a second date or a third date or a fourth date, no. Thank you so much. You are wonderful. And instead I'm going to choose to do nothing, knowing that as I do that, I recalibrate once again and make more space for what I do want to come in. We've got the 9 of Earth. You are so welcome. I'm glad it's resonating with you. Hey, Emily. We've got the 9 of Earth. Your success has brought you financial security and the reward of much deserved time off to enjoy your own company. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a business or self-employment opportunity that will be successful. So again, we're being asked to be in the do nothing, to take some time off. I was actually looking at flights this morning because I really want to see the cherry blossom trees. I really want to go to Japan and see them, but I'm not getting to Japan in the next few weeks. So I was looking at going to DC for a few days next week, taking a few days off, simply for me, because we get to do that. And it may look different for everyone. I'm not saying you have to buy a plane ticket and go somewhere, right? I even thought about just like going to get a day pass for a pool and like spa that's near here that I just enjoy spending time at. So how can you take care of you? How can you do a little less to attract a little more? I want to go to Paris, yes, and get on that plane, or I think you can get on a train. You're in London, or I don't know if you're in London, but I know you are, you said you're in the UK. Get on a train and go to Paris. If you feel a pull to go somewhere, there's often a reason. So if you have the ability to do it, and if you have the flexibility, go and do it. Go and do it. Go and do it. Yes, get on that Eurostar. I was in Paris over the summer. I took the train to London. It was so wonderful. It was so fucking wonderful. I can't wait to get back to both places. Like maybe tomorrow as I look up and there's this reminder for me of Paris sitting right here because it's somewhere that lights me up. It's something that excites me, right? So I'm going to read this card one more time. Your success has brought you financial security and the reward of much deserved time off to enjoy your own company. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a successful business or self-employment opportunity. So again, this feels like two messages. For some of you, you are in a place where your success has brought financial security and you deserve that time off. And for others of you, in that time off, you're going to get these ideas that are related to business and self-employment opportunities that will be very successful for you. That will be very successful for you. So if you're like, I don't know, like I don't have money right now, like this doesn't fucking resonate for me, then honor that.
Like, these messages are collective. So some are going to hit for you, some aren't. I'm reading for a collective of you. With that, notice that there are two messages here. There are two messages. And success, again, it is your birthright. When you believe in yourself. What's that song, When You Believe in Yourself? Oh, don't go chasing waterfalls. What? Like, what? Yeah, I think that's Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. Anyway, when you believe in yourself, like, the success, and I also feel called to remind you, like, success isn't only about money. Success is not only about money. Success is not only about money. Like, success is like, how much can I open my heart? How big can I love? How unconditionally can I love? Success is seeing your loved ones ascending and doing great things in this world. Success can be so many things. Success can be bringing a company to life that you dreamt of for the last 7 years and took the steps every single day, whether small or large. Even if that company doesn't bring in money yet, it is already a success because you have shown up. Because you have shown up. I was literally just thinking about Disney right before I logged into this. Yes! Are there cherry blossom trees there? Like, maybe I just need to go to Disney. I've just struggled with clarity and getting anywhere, but I guess I was being held back and it wasn't the right time with my health. Yeah, and listen, sometimes things are going to take a little longer than other things because we need to work through things, right? If I know you had mentioned there was some root chakra healing that needed to be done, so we need a healthy foundation to be able, right? If you think about a garden, we need healthy soil to grow healthy plants, to grow beautiful flowers, to grow produce, right? So we need that soil. We need our roots to be healthy in order to flourish. So sometimes we are held back until we actually deal with the foundational parts. We need to deal with the foundational parts. I love that. There's that confirmation for you right there, is the shadow work. Is we need to deal with the roots. We need to deal with the shadows. We need to deal with what's really going on. For me, I had to deal with deep levels of duality that were stored in my root. And like duality, yes, that I created in this life, and also things that I inherited from my ancestors, from my angels, from my guides, from my loved ones. Like, you know, that's the journey. Love this. Love this. We've got new beginnings and abundance, both in what color? Red, the root chakra. So trust that as you take the time to heal, as you take the time to do nothing, as you take the time to believe in yourself, as you take time to heal your roots and nurture the garden that you are, new beginnings are arriving and abundance is here. And like, don't we love that the word abundance has dance in it? So do that. Dance, celebrate. Dance, celebrate. Dance and celebrate. And let go. Let go and let God. Let go and let God. Okay, I'm going to pull just one or two more done crazy synchronicities with this live. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And again, if this live resonates with you, if you want to spend more time with me, I do weekly lives here. And in addition, I have the Glow Up weekly. And again, doors are opening today. Send me a message if you want the link. Just send me a little DM that says Glow Up, and we'll get you glowing up. We'll have you joining this beautiful container where we spend time leveling up, where we spend time creating these new beginnings. And look at this. The Ascended Masters are here. Full confirmation. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. I mean, look at this card. We've got them all here. powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over you. So I'm going to say this, you are doing an amazing job. I know that I attract people who are on a spiritual path, who are already doing the work, who are also looking for someone to help them move into that next level, to step into that next part of the journey. I don't work alone. This is my team. Part of my team. I also work with our angels and loved ones. And I work with the guides. For those of you that I've trained in Holy Fire, you know we work with Jesus like every fucking day. It's like we work with Jesus, and I, as a Jewish woman, did not grow up even knowing about Jesus. Like I didn't know Jesus like at all. And now like Jesus is someone that shows up for me every day, like literally right here front and center. And we have all these incredible guides from all these different backgrounds that get to work with us, because in the work that I do, we are all one. It's not related to religion. None of this is related to religion. Religion is what caused separation. We are here to create oneness. And I know, again, if you're here with me now watching this back later, it's because you two are here to bring that oneness to the earth at this time. And it all starts with becoming one inside of you. Yeah. It all starts with becoming one inside of you. Take a few breaths. Breathe that in. Breathe in the messages that feel aligned to you. And the ones that don't, we don't even have to think about, right? You know what you came here for. Then again, none of us knew we were going to be here this morning. It just happened, right? And it's what the universe wanted. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to pull one last card. A postcard from Spirit, one of my favorites. Oh, the deck, if you were talking about the one with the Ascended Masters card, it's actually, they don't sell it anymore. It's an old Doreen Virtue deck called Angel Therapy. If you could find it, maybe on like eBay or something, that might be possible, but they don't sell her decks anymore. Okay, one last message from Spirit. Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, and get on up and start the hustle towards your goals and dreams. There are times to be still. So I'm going to say again, like this is going to be for some of you. Others of you, it's still time to rest. But this is not time for one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone. Make a decision. Take that one step towards the gods or us. Accept a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really Spirit, and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we're saying go for it. Take positive actions towards your dreams. Even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda, it will all be orchestrated by Spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? And that's the beautiful thing, right? We're not saying like go and hustle, like hustle culture, like that's not the fucking vibe. It's not the vibe. There are going to be moments where we're in more action, and there are going to be more moments when we're in the hermit mode. So we are moving right now from the new moon on Friday and coming into a full moon in 2 weeks. So right now we are in the waxing crescent stage. So it's a time, right? It's that little sliver. It's this moment where we're beginning to build up. So go slow. Take the little steps. Go slow. Take the little steps. Because between now and 2 weeks from now, you're going to be taking giant leaps. So give yourself the grace as you take those small steps, as you take those actions, as you pick up the phone and follow your intuition to wherever it may be guiding you. And again, if your intuition is guiding you to join me for weekly calls inside of the Glow Up, message me, DM me, Glow Up, and I will get you the link today, and you can sign up and be on calls very, very soon with me every week. I love you all so much. Thank you for tuning in with me. I'm so glad to see that so many of these messages resonated with all of you. It's always an honor and privilege to get to show up, to get to hold space. I don't take the work that I do in this world lightly. With that, I do have a lot of fun. So I hope that you had some fun with me here this morning, and I hope you have an incredible day. This made my day. I'm so glad. I am so glad. I hope you are just feeling all of the love. So for those of you that joined a little later, this will be live. You're welcome to watch it back. Oh, thank you, love. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Sending you so much love. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful weekend, and I hope to see you at 12 o'clock on the community call. Again, the link is in my bio for that, and you'll get all 3 days of the free calls that take you through your why, your purpose, and clearing some blocks. And as you already know, the doors for the Glow Up are open. Sending you so much love. Have a beautiful weekend.